So if you want to get better at writing prompts, ChatGPT 5 Prompt Optimiser is superb for helping you achieve this. Um, so come into here, you'll have this window here for you to start typing in. So if you basically go to type in the kind of prompts that you would generally type into ChatGPT, um, it will reorganize it into a very structured prompt using the kind of best practices and stuff like that. Could you just use ChatGPT 5 for this? You absolutely could. Um, However, you're still going to be doing about the same number of clicks because you only really want to have one chat dedicated to one subject. If you kind of write your prompts and ask your ChatGPT 5 to basically rewrite your prompt for you, you're asking it to be a prompt engineer. But then within the same chat, when you ask it, okay, I now want you to act as a copywriter, it's going to start throwing the model around a little bit. The model's going to be like, okay, well, am I a prompt engineer or am I copywriter, like what am I? So you're better off keeping each conversation just based on one topic. So if you do just use ChatGPT 5, you'll open up a chat, you will paste in the prompts that you're kind of working on, and then you'll ask it to act like a prompt engineer to rewrite the prompt you're working on. um, Whereas you can skip that step, come straight to here and just paste in your prompt, and it will reorganize it for you. So I've got a prompt here. I've been prompting for a little bit now, so I kind of got like a half decent structure. But you could have just waffled on and done anything you wanted. Um, so I'm going to hit the optimize button, and the great thing about this is it will break this out even more clearly. And it will create section headers, and then it will create reasons as to why it's done what it's done. And you can learn a lot more about it. And it's a fantastic tool for learning. And the more and more you get into it, the better it will be. So it's yeah. Look at this. It's completely changed it all. It's created categories. Um, you can click here just above. Review changes. So as you can see, so we've got the reasoning behind the change. So structured the prompt with a clear section heading to improve readability and guide the assistant through the task step by step. So it just seems very petty writing role and objective, but at least then when the model gets to it, it's like role and objective. So this is what it expects next. Then it's going to come to checklist, and then it's going to come to instructions. And if you know anything about sort of markdown language, this hash symbol here is known as a heading one. So it knows that these are headings basically. Um, which is yeah, which, which is exactly you're talking the model's language. But as you can see, it's just giving you explanations of why it's done everything it's done. So added explicit instruction. Like we can often forget about these kinds of things. We don't necessarily put them in, but stuff like this, like it seems basic, but it makes such a difference. Um, so simple as that. So if I just hide changes for a second, I can come up to the top right hand corner here, click on copy, and now I can come into here. I can delete that lot, and I can paste this in, and I've now got a far more structured prompt. And the great thing about prompts is that we we don't want to be rewriting prompts. We want to be reusing as many as possible. So now I know this is a good structured prompt. If I use it and it doesn't quite produce me the results I want, I've got a better chance of being able to look through specific parts of this prompt because how well it's broken down, and I can make tweaks and changes to this prompt. Because ideally, we don't want to take this prompt and we want to put it into a custom GPT, or we want to put it into product instructions. or even we just want to save it into a blank document so we can just grab it each time. So if you're not very comfortable at creating GPTs or projects, but you want to kind of reuse the same prompt over and over, then I recommend you just paste it into like a document that you can grab very quickly and then just paste it in each time. Um, until you learn to sort of start building GPTs and projects and stuff like that. So that's it. It's really, really simple. Um, yeah, give it a go. And after you've done this a few times, you'll start to see how it lays it out, and you can really, really start to learn. So enjoy. Take care.